Okay. Now this video goes along with the equality video. And I was talking about equality, treating others as if, I mean, you have to treat you can't look at yourself as better than anyone else. That was the subject of that, right? So the other part of it is like this, like if you're feeling a victim, right? That's also coming from you. No one is victimizing you. People are reflecting back to you how you really feel about yourself, your self-concept, your self-worth, right? So, I mean, it reminds me, there was a story in the movie The Secret. Remember that? Where, what happened? The one speaker in The Secret was talking about how a man who happened to be a gay man was describing how his whole life was a torment around him being gay. He was trying to be a stand-up comic. People were heckling him about his sexual orientation, people at work, people, in his building where he lived. Everywhere he went, he was being harassed. And the guy said, look at what you're writing here. This is your self-concept, is that you're a victim because of your sexual preference. So the guy took what he said to heart and really started to imagine how he really wanted it to be, and his whole life did a 180. All of a sudden, the people at work who were harassing him either quit, fired, or got transferred somewhere else to another office, and his work life became pleasurable. People on the way home, when he walked home to his building, no one was harassing him anymore. People were friendly and in the building. Things like that. And when he was on stage with his comedy, that's me slapping my knee to stress the point. When he was doing his comedy, all of a sudden now people were the audience was a good audience, and they weren't heckling him anymore. So, I mean, don't walk around as the victim. There's a lot of people out there walking around paranoid. The government's out to get me. This one's out to get me. The 1% are out to get me. Oh, poor me. This is what's keeping me poor. This is what's keeping me broke. The banks, the Rothschilds, whoever, that other guy. So anyways, stop playing the victim. There's really no victim. It's just reflecting back what you really believe.